Hey everybody, welcome back. And it looks like I'm doing another game time style video here. And what I thought I'd do in these videos is pick out a game and play it through to the end. So I guess it's sort of like a let's play, but I'm also going to give you tips to defeat enemies and bosses, tell you about secrets you might not know, and of course do some running commentary. Also, I'm not going to do this in one video. Each level is going to be its own video, and I'll upload one a day so people don't have to watch the entire playthrough if they just need to see one level. But I picked out Streets of Rage 2 on the Genesis, but not so much that I picked it out as the Cartridge Bros chose it for their series, the Cartridge Club, which is sort of like a book club, but not lame. and this is what they chose for the month of January. And I was really excited because I love this game, and it's been a long-ass time since I've beaten it. So, I'm going to be doing this on easy just to make sure that I make it through the whole thing. But you just saw the intro there. Streets of Rage 2 starts out where the first one left off. You start with the ending scene from the first one, where you waffle stomp Mr. X's ass into the velvet carpet. And you thought you killed the bastard, but in true villain fashion, he's back. He kidnapped Adam, who was a playable character from the first game. So now, of course, you've got to go save his ass, but anyhow, enough with this explaining. Let's get into this. So we've got two new characters to pick from. You still have Axel and Blaze, but now you have Max, who is a wrestler. He's pretty powerful, but he's slow as a turd. Then you have Skate, who's Adam's little brother. He rides around on rollerblades, which were pretty cool back in the 90s. He's quick, but he's weak. I never cared for either of them, so I usually just stick with Axel. Alright, so before you go punching anyone in the face, turn around and grab this extra life that's hiding behind this mailbox here. Now, I don't know if that's common knowledge these days, but back when I was a kid, that was the kind of crap that got you respect from your friends. And there are a few of them hidden throughout the game. But this is kind of similar to the first level in Streets of Rage, the first one, and I really kind of like that. With a few differences. I really like the parallax scrolling that was in the foreground there. And I also like that we're not going just from left to right. There's actually some variation where we're walking downwards right now, and we're actually going to walk into a building later on in the level, which I thought was kind of cool. But also you'll notice a change from the last Streets of Rage. Enemies now have life meters, which is just so much better knowing how much life an enemy has left. That's something I really wish the first one had. But I also love the music from this version, done by Yuzo Koshiro again. Excellent stereo separation in this track. It's just a really cool one. But this nutsack has been hiding down in the sewer all damn day, waiting for somebody to walk by. That's always nice. And this is the Grand Uppercut, a move you will get to use a lot in this game. It's quite cheap, but quite necessary since they've sort of removed your... Oh, you son of a... Watch out for the knife guys. They are quite a bit cheaper in this game and can get you quite a few times. They're quick. Just don't let them do what they just did to me, to you. But anyhow, like I said, they got rid of your special move. As in, nobody is going to come firebomb everybody's ass for you. Instead, they've replaced it with a special move that you perform. And there's two variations of it. But it doesn't matter which one you do, it will use some of your health bar each time you use it. So I try not to use it, but it's useful in some situations, which I'll show you. But we're kind of to I guess a sort of a mid-level boss. And he likes to throw knives, but he's pretty predictable. He kind of lets you know, like right there, kind of predictable as I let him cut my ass down, but or he just throws the knives. But another thing to note is, don't forget there's a turkey behind that sign. A lot of people forget that. The other sign doesn't have anything behind it, but he's pretty easy to defeat. You're going to see him a few other times throughout this game. But see what I mean? Now you're in this building, in this bar, and still got this cool parallax scrolling going on in the foreground, which I just think is awesome. And Now you got this jazzy bar tune going on, but I just love the music in this game. Still at odds whether I think it's better than the first game or not, I don't know, but now, as you can see, the sliding assholes have returned from the first game. They're not so bad when you start off, but they will get worse. So watch out. I love that knee kick. There's two variations to that grab. Also, I like backhanding bitches right in the face, but yeah, if you grab somebody and you hit punch twice, it's gonna kick them in the face with your knee, and then you're gonna headbutt them. But if you hold towards them and keep pressing the attack button, you're gonna knee them in the face 4 freaking times, which is really nice. You have a lot more moves in this game. It's pretty cool. But now we're to the boss, which is the bartender. He's gonna run off. But as you can see here, you can be real cheap in this game by just repeatedly punching somebody. This works on 85 to 90% of the enemies in this game. It won't work on most of the bosses. Well, actually, any of them, I think. No, none of them. It won't work on any of the bosses, but a lot of the enemies will. And it's kind of a useful tactic against some certain ones. I don't like using it because it's cheap. But yeah, you just don't combo them, and you can just keep punching them until they're dead. But just want to get rid of these thugs first, because I don't want to deal with them when I'm fighting this guy. But yeah, his name is Barbon. I guess a cross between bartender and bourbon, but you're gonna get used to some funny ass names in this game. But as you can see, he likes to throw people, so be careful when you get close to him. He also likes to roundhouse kick when he gets up from attacks, so be mindful of that. I like that he has some more variation in his moves than the first boss in the first game. The first boss in the first game was a pushover, but this guy's still pretty easy. And there we have it. That is level 1, well, stage 1 of Streets of Rage 2. So tune in tomorrow for stage 2, and if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below.